what's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine?
Are you lost?
No, I'm not.
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gui. What's going on?
Hi, Trap.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city.
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Your dad? How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
So, what about your mom?
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my dad's been getting worse and worse. I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Ride, so I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there? When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy. And then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone. I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured, maybe I could ask some other people in the city to help.
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Changshan can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog.
Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
Changsheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Boo Boo Farm.
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Uncle Baizhu?
Changsheng, my dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition?
Yes, Uncle... Dr. Baizhu.
I see. And your family...
Uh-huh.
Is Ayu? By any chance...
Whoa, yeah, it is.
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine.
Don't forget us two. We already told that.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful.
Chi-Chi and I need to go.
Family.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu?
Take it easy. Take it easy.
I've got a bunch of interests.
Take it easy.
They searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad?
Hey there, buddy. Dr. Bot?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here.
Oh, thank goodness. As for updates...
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they had...
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will? Oh, great.
Sorry we weren't able to...
That's okay.
Take it easy.
What? Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Watch where you're going!
Dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but... Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hu Tao!
My, who do we have? My...
I see she's still...
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me?
Are you?
Your name is Xiao Liang, and you live just west of Chingsaville.
My name is Jia Liang. Liwei.
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away. Sorry, Hu Tao. Gotta dash.
Hold on a second. You're not serious,
Huh?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed. Why do I...
Use what? What are you talking...
There are...
Yes, but...
Paimon, sorry.
There's no... It is the sworn... Besides,
Now you're bringing...
mere...
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. Okay, deal. We're not gonna... I'm happy to...
You must be pleased you brought the
Well, time is up. Blockages within the cardiovascular system? I see. I suppose this must have come...
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baizhu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way.
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember.
So it's been a long time indeed. No, I have a treatment plan in mind. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then...
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu.
If you still have any misgivings,
However...
Yes, of course, absolutely.
See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Chung.
Bye.
Are you ready,
Ready as I'll ever...
You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention... Yeah, you must be curious.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you... Actually, don't tell me. What...
Oh, and also...
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. These days, we don't...
Okay, Paimon gets it.
Almost certainly from his master.
Wow, fancy that!
According to that pharmacist, my grandpa had a huge... So my grandpa
Funeral director.
If he had just become a... But according to my... And on top of that...
In what way?
Don't know, but... Even one thing I do know about Baizhu anyway, so... I will be sticking around here for now.
After all that, it seems like we have more... It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jialiang is doing.
Dad! Dad, you were...
Yes, I remember now. Oh, Ayu, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu.
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll...
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Farm.
Director Who, do you have any...
It seems like the evil presence is gone, but how did you accomplish...
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may Though I regret...
Oh, come on, Baizhu.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu, take...
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Qiangsheng and myself.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and... But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody?
Who's there? Why did you follow us here? Oh, it's nothing.
What did I just say about putting on a traveler? Paimon, the truth is, instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily Baizhu.
My predecessors, I believe the irregularities with Jialiang. The poison has not been purged from
Qiangsheng? You can do that? Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even I was treating patients with Baiju's master. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec.
Hardly.
Still, Baiju's life traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot...
Thank you, Traveler and...
Paimon doesn't think we've seen...
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. Yes, I asked Ayu this. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui, as well as investigate.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here?
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinic...
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our...
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same... She is several years older than I, and...
Supposedly. Wait, Changxiang, are you saying...
Jiang Li did okay. The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her...
Quarrel? What happened? I don't know.
Nor did Master ever explain...
Oh, so...
No. Even...
Paimon never knew you were...
So a few words...
What the...
Let's leave... Let's split up.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment.
You sense it too. Is it?
No. Your eyes do. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. If it's a concoction of this...
Offshoots?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the
The call of the... Wait.
Only one thing could have been drawing him...
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jiao Liang? Hey, why is everyone... Since this poison was carefully hid... You mean... Jiao Liang? Think a little harder, Paimon. Huh? So you're saying... It was Jiang Li? Wait, but... That doesn't make any sense either! What?
I agree. It makes little sense.
Look at the facts, though. How...
It's too early to draw any conclusions. Yes. So if we can find and destroy this... Do you know anything about God remains in Qingse?
Well...
Changsheng's memories and power... These days, she has to enter a contract...
Whoa. What? Hey! Plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with my assistance in rebel. Stronger and healthy? Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let...
Unfortunate.
Temperament? This is exact...
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at...
With how antisocial they are? What?
Seems...
Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
You called?
Gets Paimon every time. Are all Adepti in the habit?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's...
Baizhu of Boo Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the lantern right when we met briefly. I was unaware of your true identity. I must...
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? Too often, fervent desires drive... I now know what you seek. It is true, a vile monster known as the Chi once wrought havoc over this land. The land was finally cleansed of poison. The seal is still mostly intact. However, its aura is faint. I do not like to intervene against mortals, but when demonic forces are involved. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that...
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them.
That's true for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave.
Master! Master, there's a problem.
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic.
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? Based on past experience.
It seems that... Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now!
Take it easy.
Dad, what's wrong?
Don't be scared, Dr. Baizhu.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baizhu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up.
When Gwei left, he was still
Gwei, please take Jiaoliang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
Baizhu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anyway?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. Wait, where's Dr. Baizhu?
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving...
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jiaoliang.
Though, on the bright side...
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat ya. Huh? Hey!
Huh?
You're finally awake?
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any, Jiangli's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous...
So, how much longer do you think Baizhu's gonna nap for?
They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way.
Who's talking behind our backs again?
Ah! Baizhu! Changshu!
Of course.
Jiaoliang seemed fine, yes?
And as a result...
What?
Yes. Jiaoliang, though it was...
Had he not taken it all easy...
Still. Moreover, the long...
That explains explains.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described.
I never suspected that even to sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means and...
Well, I think that it's... In any case, I have stabilized Gia. Her regular exposure to God remains, and given that she's already been missing for several days...
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu. Dr. Baizhu, you've already done so much for my family. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I'm sure I'll be able to
Be careful. If you get too agitated, you're...
No! Before I forget everything...
This trip will be extremely...
I never expected... There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that...
Very well.
Dr. Baizhu? Are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and 1 dose each of the ingredients.
Dr. Baizhu...
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
It's just like the day I went missing. It's...
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it... Jialiang, can you sense which direction the...
I think it's... this way. Yes, I'm sure of it. I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an inn...
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay?
No, I have to keep going.
Trainee Forest Ranger Kale, reporting. This place gives Paimon
The digging marks here appear amateur.
a thieves' tunnel? Paimon has her...
Judging by the tools they left... But why did they abandon this place without...
I remember now. But she She said that the method would cost...
Easy, Gia. A bitter pill to swallow. Mind the side effects. Gather!
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves...
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster repelling.
A monster repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days ago. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was after them. Gia...
That's right. This sensor... This is...
Jiao
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Aha! We can keep going now!
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of. A bitter pill to swallow.
Solidify!
Hi!
Order guide you!
There is no escape!
The doctor was seen.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow. Gather!
Illusion shattered!
The doctor was seeing.
Jiangli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
There is no escape!
Mind the side effects. A bitter pill to swallow, taking a turn for the better.
The wind rises. Know your place.
The doctor was seeing.
This is order.
Gather! Mind the side effects.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition. If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life...
Then, what are we waiting for? Let's...
It's not as simple as that. The poison within Jialiang, if the source is
and the poison with... Oh no.
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged...
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've... Baizhu, you're great.
You could continue to take the...
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right?
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight.
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances...
But, Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware that if I continue to sustain my own life I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. If my choice can bring Jiangli back...
Jialiang.
After cheating death for so long, it... Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with...
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be...
Jialiang. Baizhu.
I am sure that over the years, Jiangli will have tried all the conventional methods known.
Mortals are fated to grow old and...
What a crazy situation. Jiangli risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now, Jialiang has to sacrifice himself to...
I've seen many final farewells.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. At least, That's what.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who, I cannot help but think that they're...
When all this began... So... I've said my goodbyes. My time has come.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your
I'll take it. At the very...
Mom, something's really wrong.
Don't fret, Ayu.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live... Oh, how I would love to hear...
Jialiang! Jialiang! Jialiang!
Dad, are you awake?
Jiangli, didn't I... Huh? What are they?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way?
Dr. Baizhu...
Die? You did indeed. As
I must...
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi, of course, this is but a crude whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few... But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were, in the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great... All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, and even this would have counted for nothing...
Oops. And...
Without Director Who nudging things in the right direction, we may not have...
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir. All I wanted was to help. Leave it to Boop. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better...
Oh, is that right? Well, you would... Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should... At times like...
It feels like it was a whole life...
Yay! Paimon killed! Alright, for...
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu, thank you so much for
Don't mention it, Jiangli.
Just your duty, huh? Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Shenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu. I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison.
No, not at all. With your intellect, but I'm not just that. Baizhu, be honest with me.
Huh. Told you.
Life force isn't the only thing that
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, there is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health,
But you took such a huge... The reason I left our master and went in... But in the end, are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined...
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought...
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Chang. Can you still stop before it's...
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believes in...
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes and said even Dad'll be able to take...
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Baizhu, I know I won't be able to convince Chi-Chi, Gui, and...
There's no need to worry, Jiangli.
I can only hope.
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by not around?
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, include...
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said...
It is...
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poisoned chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains, though they know better than anyone else, they are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking...
So, Baizhu...
I suppose that would... Changsheng's... I have nothing but the utmost respect.
Huh? But...
What makes a poison? If disease is defined, many may view the notion of... I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Precisely.
Even the gods of old...
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path for...
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler! What are you still chatting about? The food's about...
We also have coconut.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten.
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fit.
True. And yet, are such things as these not precisely why we...